What's up, world? This is ChangeZ. He's Cakalak TV. And we're going to keep on with the emotional intelligence series. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do, but we just playing it by ear, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to speak on the aspect when it comes to music, when it comes to emotional intelligence. Now, you know, this is my one true passion. If I don't have no more, music is my passion. So what better aspect for me to speak on when it comes to this subject? Now, the first thing I'm gonna say is, which I've said before, I would be a fool to sit here and condone crime of any kind, especially violent crime. So, you know, let me start with that. But I'm sure we all can agree that the movie business is entertainment. I'm sure we all can agree that video games are entertainment. And hopefully we can all agree that music is entertainment. So, with that being said, once again, think about the movies you see. Action and horror, to be specific. Think about how violent they are. Think about how over-sexualized they are. And I'm not picking on the movie business by no means, but I'm just saying, y'all know this. Y'all see this, right? Think about the video games. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang city. Right? And with music, yes, it can get a lot of violent talk on the music. But it's your emotional intelligence that lets you know just because you see these things or hear these things doesn't mean you gonna go out and do it just because you hear it. You keep it in the pocket. You understand it's entertainment. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because out of all those three categories, music will be the one that's picked on to use the example for talking about these things. Now, let me tell y'all about two of my favorite rap groups of all time. One would be Mobb Deep. The other one would be the Lox. Now, they had violent subject matter in their music, but it's my emotional intelligence that lets me know I'm not gonna go out here and do that just because I heard that. I enjoyed them because they were lyrical. The music was great. And I don't have no fear that if I ran, matter of fact, I actually have met Jadakiss before. He would remember this. This was back in 05. He did a concert at the fairgrounds. Him, Petey was there. Shout out to Petey. And a couple more people was there. But anyway, these are some of my favorite rap groups of all time because they were lyrical, they were witty. You know what I'm saying? So I can enjoy the music. You know what I'm saying? Also, for me being a black man, I understand at some point, this world can put so much on you, man. So much pressure and so much. It's just so many discrepancies and man, I'ma just say it in plain words, man. We get treated like dirt in the media, just in regular life. It doesn't matter if you carry yourself in a dignified manner and you treat people with respect, or if you're a slime ball. If you're a black man, you feel this and you've been through that where you gonna get discriminated on. It is what it is, man. But I don't want to get too far off what I'm talking about here. But anyway, like I said, it's your emotional intelligence that lets you know I'm not gonna do what I hear. And I understand from the aspect of, man, you're gonna get your aggression out in some kind of way. Whether that, yes, you can do it in other ways. You can, I can go hit a, you know, punching bag. I can go play workout. I can do other things to let out aggression. But if you're an artist, you know, you choose to let some of that aggression out on wax, so to speak. So, you know, this is what it is, y'all. And so, you know, I just don't want music to be the poster boy for when y'all wanna act like, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, once again, I'm not condoning any wrongdoing, but I understand. I understand. I know a lot of other people understand too. The only reason why music is the one that's picked on is because it's dominated by mostly young black men. And that's all it is. We're always the ones that get picked on, man. and the one to be made an example of. This is all this is about. I mean, there's way more violence in video games. It's way more violence in movies, as a matter of fact. So, you know, it just, you know, I'm sorry, y'all. This just touched a different nerve with me. So, you know. But I do get it. Those who do argue that, you know, music is too violent. But, you know, the conscious rapper never left. The people that, you know, keep it soulful and keep it respectful, for lack of a better way of saying it, in their music, these people are still here. And I support them. I love that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the blame isn't shifted to where it should be. It's these companies that promote the foolishness, man. And I ain't even gonna say the foolishness. Cause like I said, you know, I understand having to get that aggression out. And ain't nothing better than, you know, to me, there's no better way to do it. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And then another aspect, everything, you know, we have this term, keep it real. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But what is music without no imagination, man? You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody limit you to, you know, that's what in order, you're gonna have some imagination to be creative. So you should be able to say whatever you want to say, whether it's true or not. That's art. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that's pretty much all I want to say about that. But man, you know, just man, we gotta wake up, man. We gotta stop this, man. Picking and choosing, you know, what you want to pick on when it comes to this. I don't hear nobody talking about these big production movie companies, Hollywood. Like, well, some people talk about it, but it's more accented on the music. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it, man. So I just want to speak up for my people when it comes to this, because like I said, I actually see both sides of this. But you know, that's just what it is, man. This changes. East Cakalak TV. Peace.